Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Brother John Stewart on behalf of Lost Sheep Ministries, here to take y'all on another little walk with the word for the day. So today I got another wonderful lesson from the heart of David, a very important lesson. This is something that everybody needs, Christian or not, because it's something dealing with something that we all have to deal with, and that is managing our time. Your success in this world is going to be based on how you manage the time that you had when you was here. So we're going to look at Psalm 39, verses 4 through 7. In Psalm 39, 4 through 7, the Lord tells us this. He said, Lord, make me to know mine end and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as a handbreadth, and mine age is as nothing before thee. Verily, every man at his best state altogether is vanity. Selah, surely every man walketh in a vain show. Surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches, and knoweth not who shall gather them. And now, Lord, what wait I for? My hope is in thee. Man, that's blessings, bro. Something that this world has done a great job of doing is convincing us that we have way more time than we actually do. And it has all kind of things in place that trick you into wasting the little time that you do have. Matter of fact, the whole point of the algorithm on all these sites is to figure out what they can show you so you will stay and waste your time with them. I mean, I look at my videos and I get a few views here and there, but man, I be spending fire on these videos, bro. And it's not even to my own horn. I just be spending fire on these videos. But you know why I don't get a lot of plays? Because it's not filth. It's not gonna get into the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? But you know what will get into the algorithm? What you can't get away from looking at? The Diddy trial. It's been crazy since this trial has started. You can't get on any social media site without seeing something about it. And I don't even click on the videos or watch the video, but yet it still pops up in my feed. Why? Because that's what the world wants. That's what people want. They want the filth. They want the filth. You got to think about it. They got whole social media outlets like TMZ and Breakfast Club and stuff like that, who they got these companies whose job is to go to the trials or hang outside of people's houses and hang outside of restaurants and things like that, just so they can get the scoop, just so they can get to be the first one to report what somebody else doing in their life. Bro, that is sick. You know what I'm saying? Like this Diddy Cassie situation, Diddy was sick. Cassie, the girl that allowed him to do it, she's sick. And the fact that y'all can't wait to hear about it so you can go gossip about it, that's also sick. Why is this something anyone even should be concerned with? You know what I'm saying? This is about this dude and his girl and their weird relationship. There's so much more evil, diabolical things that's going on in our world and our government and our country right now that we should be worrying about, and everybody's worrying about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? If he was a regular dude and she was a regular girl, we wouldn't hear nothing about it. Because there's people that do way worse stuff than this. There's dude that treated women way worse than this. I've seen it before my own eyes. And guess what? Those niggas never did end up in court because they weren't celebrities. So why is this so different? It's because of who he is. Because of who he is, it gives this world once again an opportunity to keep you distracted and to waste your time. See, because people will get on these social media sites and they'll get on that stuff and they'll eat it up. And they'll spend hours scrolling social media, watching for filth like this and all kind of other filth and fight videos and porn and all that. But they won't spend 5-10 minutes in their Bible, reading the Bible first. They won't spend 5-10 minutes in prayer. You see what I'm saying? And the sad part about it is you got to realize your time is your most precious resource. Your time is the most, I know this world has convinced us that it's money, cars, clothes, and having all these most material things. No, your time is your most precious resource because it's the only thing that once it's gone, you can't get it back, and you don't even know how much of it you have. So why are you wasting your time like you're going to live forever? You see, David was realizing that in these verses, he was realizing his mortality. He was realizing that, man, I don't have a lot. When I look at eternity and compare eternity to now, I don't really have a lot of time. So, Lord, please make sure the little time I do have that I use it wisely. And we know the Lord granted that request because he's been dead for 1,000 years, and yet I'm sitting here talking to you about him today. You see what I'm saying? People think often that I'm bad with time because I'm always late for stuff, and I am always late for stuff. And this, I hope this don't break my people's heart, But the reason why I'm always late to your little social gatherings, and the reason why I don't show up a lot of time, is because I feel like it's gonna be a waste of time. I'm not late because I can't manage my time. I'm late because I am managing my time. I don't like spending time in small talk, trying to keep conversations going just cause we waiting for the thing to get started. So I gotta sit around and have all these awkward conversations. I hate that stuff. That's a waste of time to me. When I get somewhere, whatever I'm there for, I want it to be going on right then and there. If I'm there for a party, I want the party to be popping. So that way, if the party sucks, I can leave and not waste that time being there. You know, and don't feel bad, because I do the same thing for church. But church people tell you, I'm late all the time for church. You know why? Because I don't need the extra singing and the scriptures and the devotions to get my heart ready for the word. I'm always ready for the word. I'm always ready for somebody that's going to drop some dimes. So I don't need the extra time to get there. So I show up in time to pay my tithe and to get my word in. You see what I'm saying? If you ever wondering, do John really love me? The best way to estimate that or to calculate that to see if I really love you is by how much time I'm willing to give you. Can you get me on the phone and to have a conversation when you need to? You know what I'm saying? Am I willing to spend hours and hours and hours talking to you? If that's the case, then guess what? I love you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's hard for you to get in touch with me, you call me and I don't call you back, that means I don't have much love for you, because to me, talking to you or doing that time with you is wasting my time, because most likely you probably ain't learning. You see what I'm saying? So the scripture says it's once appointed to a man to die. You got to understand that our death day, every second, and this is a grim way of thinking about it, but every second of the day, every moment of the day, we're inching closer to our death. And we got to realize, once we get to the end of that clock runs out, what do we really do with our time? I had a cousin of mine recently just faced death, and had a surgery, and he might not have made it, but he did. And I thank God he did. I was praying for him. And I went down, I prayed with him afterwards and talked to him. And because I know him, and I wasn't judging him, talking down to him, because I know him, I asked him, I said, cuz, looking at the way you live your life, are you happy with how you spent your time thus far? And you know what? He kept it real. He said, bro, I ain't. He said, but I want to change that. And ever since then, we've been talking and praying together on a regular basis. He even asked me, bro, teach me how to pray like you. I'm going to turn around this way because the sun's about to come out. He said, teach me how to pray like you. You see what I'm saying? And I pray that now, of course, he's in it, but I pray once he's out of it, he'll keep that same attitude, because that's important, to use the time you have wisely, because he realized it can be short. It's not as long as you think. You know, there was a situation where Jesus was telling this parable. I'm in with this, 'cause I know I'm going a little long today. But Jesus was telling this parable, and he talked about this rich man. And this rich man had this bumper crop that came in, and you know what I'm saying, he had so much he didn't even know what to do with it. So he's like, man, it can't even fit in my barns. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build me some new barns, and then I'm gonna sit back and kick my legs up, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my life. And then it said, God said, you fool, your soul is gonna be required tonight. See, he thought he's going to have all this time to enjoy all these riches, so that's what he spent his time doing, gathering riches, and as soon as he got all his riches, he was gone. Didn't even get to enjoy them. So I'm going to end with this. Only one life will soon be passed. Only what's done for Christ will last. If you spend your time stacking up treasures for the kingdom instead of this world, then you will truly be redeeming your time. And that has been your little walk with the word for the day. I know I went a little longer, but man, y'all spend this time and watch this video all the way through, because I promise you, if you do it, it'll help you. I pray this has blessed you, and if it is blessed you, make sure you continue to like, share, tag, comment, and repost. If you want to catch my full sermons, catch me on Facebook Live, Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then I post them on my Facebook page, and then I also post them on my YouTube page. If you want to find all my little social media outlets, just go to lostsheepministry.com, and there's a link to all of them there. And of course, you're not 100% sure you can get to see Jesus when you go through that door called death. Reach out to me and let me know. I'll put some time in my schedule to go over the gospel with you. I love you all, and I thank you all for watching. And remember, always watch your back and pray. Till next time, peace.